How's everyone doing today? My name is Seven. I am out here at Oakwood Cemetery hoping to talk with someone and in hopes of finding out all the strange things that's been going on, the strange feelings, and now they're talking about the Earth's rotation is slowing because of some dams built in China, so I don't know how far that tracks. But I know there's been some strange things going on. Birds have been flying into my mother's window. Not just one, multiple birds. So I know birds and avionic creatures that fly, they travel along the Earth's magnetic frequencies, so to speak. And if their navigation is out of whack, then things like that is going to occur. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but let's just see what the spirits have to say about it. Alright, let's get that started. Alright guys, my name is Seven. Is anyone out here who would like to talk today? Sure. I heard sure. Can you tell me what your name is? What was that? Can you tell me? Do you remember me? Do you remember me from the last time I was here? You do? Okay. Yeah. I was out. It sounded like you said. It sounded like you said. Did you come back? Is that what you said? Yes. Can you tell me what's going on in the world? Weird things are going on right now. Lots of uncertainties. Do you know about those things? No? Ooh. I can't wait to hear that. Hold on a second. Alright. 1 second here. Let's see, go back to that. Yeah. Interesting. Can you make that go to red? Can you get that? Thank you so much. Can you just turn those 2 green lights on? Just nothing, just those 2 green lights? Can you put those 2 green lights on? Wow, there's a lot of energy out here, and it's just the 2 green lights are the strongest. Can you tell me what your name is? Down there was just 1 green light on. How many of you are out here right now? 8? Just 8? Okay. Alright. Can you talk to me on the dowsing rods? You want me to get the dowsing rods? Alright. Okay. Can you cross the rods if there are 8 people here with me right now? Okay. Cross the rods if there are more than 8 right here. Can you straighten the rods back out for me, please? Can you make them parallel? Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you cross the rods if you remember me from the last time? Yeah. Thank you. I told you I'd be back. I told you I'd be back to see you. I'll talk to you anyway. Can you point the rods in the direction where you're standing? Can you straighten the rods back out for me? Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask a relative question. You know, everyone's kind of nervous in the world right now, you know, about uncertainty. Uncertain things are happening. Can you cross the rods if the human race will be alright? Thank you. And can you straighten it back out for me, please? Can you make them parallel one time? Right. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is good to know. But we're going to go through some hard times, I know. It feels different. The world doesn't have the same feeling. It feels, I don't know. I don't know. Hard to explain. Feels like a dream, but not a dream. Is anyone out there, can you feel the same way? Like, leave a comment in the section, please, if you feel in the same way. Like, you know, that off feel. It's like an off, you know. Don't know. What in the world was that? Well, I didn't get it on camera, but, you know, I mean, I'm not like a UFO guy, you know, but I was just looking out there, out into the sky out there, and there was something glowing, flying in the sky, and then it like just disappeared. I don't know. I can't put too much into that. I didn't really. So I just found it odd. That's all. I found it odd. Can you tell me? Can you cross? Can you cross the rods if you've been out here for a long time? Thank you. And I know I can't say too much about it because it is probably still an ongoing investigation, but right here in this cemetery, an unfortunate event happened at a funeral. Someone, a young man was shot and killed during the funeral, which is, a funeral is heartbreaking as it is, and then you have something like that happen. beyond words. Let's see. If that young man who was tragically unalived, is he here across the rods? Yeah. A lot of words are coming through on the speaker, and I can't wait to get back with the headphones on and kind of unpack everything that's been said. Just heard my name. And then once again, something about people saying that there's evil this and good and evil and good. You can't have one without the other, I believe. Everything has an equal balance to it. You can't have good without evil. It's like you can't have left without right, up without down, wet without dry, cold without hot, light without day, and it goes on and on and on. You know, everything has, and without one, there's no balance. Can't have good without evil. It's when you have too much of one thing, it's when you have an imbalance. And I think we lean a little bit to the left on this one. I'll let you figure out where the left is. You know, something's going on, you know, I mean, you can feel it. Sometimes you get that moment of that anger that just boils up, and you know, you can feel it. It's tangible, it's palpable. You can, out in public, you can feel the hate that's bubbling up. You just have to be stronger than the hate. It's not going to go away entirely. You can't get rid of it. You know, it's in our DNA. People are inherently violent. It's been going on for just because the advent of gunpowder and guns doesn't mean that, you know, people were stabbing each other with spears and bow and arrows and stone daggers for a long time. So, you know. Yeah, I don't think that's going to change. It's getting kind of cool out here. It was hot all day today. It was like 80 degrees today. So it felt hotter than 80, like 85, almost 90, I would say. But yeah. Let me ask one more question here. Alright. Okay. Can you cross the rods if I'm welcome to come back and talk to you again? Thank you. Thank you so much. And that means a lot. Sometimes it's good to talk to you. Now, who was that? Can you tell me what your name is? Say it again. I have a lot of family in this cemetery. A lot of family. I can't wait to hear that on the headphones because it sounds like I'm hearing some family members over there. Their voices. Can I ask who am I talking to right now? That sounds like that. Wow. Oh. A lot of names are flying at me right now. They're like saying their names in a row. It's like, one after the other. There's like roll call almost. That's crazy. Well, okay, let me see. Get this away. We gotta smell a decomp. Always get a strong smell of the decomp after a while. I've been here a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. That is insane. And stop. A 2. And then come back over here. Yeah. And all the way to the red. It has no business. No business at all. Because there's like no power lines, no nothing, no power conduits, nothing out here to be promoting this much energy. Yeah, that is wild. It's fluctuating. Yeah. Been a long time. Since when? Been a long time since what? Since when? Look at that. That is all the way. That is redlining if I ever seen it. Amazing. And it's constant. There's a lot of energy. There's a child. I just heard a little girl. Is that a little girl? Whoa, what was that? Another little girl, the little girl again, the same little girl. Okay. Yeah. And that's the same woman that was before with the kind of the low whispery voice. Okay. Well, I am going to leave you all now. I don't want to wear out my welcome. I'm going to say goodbye to you now. Say goodbye. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, you gotta stay here. You can't follow me. You have to stay here. I'll see you again. I'll see you again. Okay? Alright? Okay. Goodbye. Yes. Alright. Well, that was short but interesting. It was very interesting, I can say. And there's a lot of voices to unpack, like I said. So yeah, I'm trying to do a little bit more and more each time, but a lot of things they are going on in the world as well as in my family. So thank you for sticking with me, and thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. It helps out a lot. But until then, everyone, take care of yourselves, take care of your family, and just keep your head down. And until the next time, see you next one.